Started. Should we get started on time? Or not on time, a little bit late. We're good. All right, I'm going to start. So my name is Jay. I am a 2.3. And I agreed to work. We are currently on 53% pay stop. And I'm willing to work during pay stop and get the rest in back pay. Overall, I'm very concerned about the situation. I was really hoping that today we would focus on the methodology section and do all that. It sounds to me like we probably are not. So I don't know if we want to postpone until next week or if we just want to kind of skip the methodology session. But anyways, I'm definitely down to address the payrolls and the back pay proposals and just address all of our needs.
Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Address our needs as a team because obviously one of our methods is to always prioritize humans first and people. So with that said, I've been working on the payroll, I've been working on the budget, I've been working on, a little of the assets and the finances and taxes and, making sure that things are at least held in order. I'm on the sponsorship and we're working on a lot of different aspects. I've also been doing a lot of work on the functionality plan, and I do have some reasonable good news about that. So I do think that the functionality plan is coming together. I think that we have a pretty good framework for how to get functional and get income and get everything moving forward the way that we want. But it's still going to take some effort, which we currently are not seeing. But it's okay. And it's 1x daytime. And I'm on my computer. Audio, text, all that. Who wants to go next?
Okay, who wants to go next?
Alex. Long day, long time.
Hey team, how you doing?
Alex is here.
Yeah, we're good. How are you doing?
I'm good in overall. Good.
Okay, Alex, would you like to check in?
Yeah. One second. Okay, I'm feeling 5.3. I've been doing some in-person work for the last 2 weeks. I'm really exhausted, but okay, looking forward to get organized and improve some things. I've been also going through some personal stuff. Trying to keep updated with the situation on SQN. I understand the situation. I read the payroll is moving and glad. But well, I understand that we do need to get organized here and get work
Time for
done.
breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
Okay. Hopefully next week I can join and be more available. Let's see how it goes. I'm on 1x. I'm on my computer. I'm on my. I took a pause on the job I'm doing, but I can have some time here to discuss some important stuff. Tech.
Okay, I'm next.
Thank you, Joyce.
Okay, so next I'm on 2.2,
Want me to get
and
your notes?
okay, thank
Uh-huh.
you.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
And
taking two. Take,
Okay,
yeah,
Mamun. Oh, do. Thank you, Mamun.
yeah, I've not. Yeah, I came from the leave, and I work only on the budget options, two options for of the budget, and also the pop verification, and looking forward for this session for the coming days. Thank you.
Okay,
And I
I'll go
and
next.
just a minute. And I'm on computer, and currently on 1.5x. In 1 hour will be 2x. And I'm willing to work on 50% pay stop, the rest in back pay.
53%. But yes. Mhm.
53%. Yeah.
Okay,
So Sandra,
I'll go next. Okay, I'll be taking 4.5, 53% space stuff. Okay, I'm being concerned about the newly recruits not showing up. It's really giving me concern. And I've been working with Mamun about pay stop deadline previously. Then I'm on phone, tablet. Currently 1.5x.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
okay.
yeah.
Mahmood, your name?
I'm at 5
Mhm.
and I've been working on test of deadlines and sponsorship and payrolls and looking forward to this session and mm, I'm happy to see the people are joining um, uh, from long time. So everyone welcome. Check.
Thank you, Mamun.
Okay, who's next? Who are else? Who else are going to? That's it, no? That's it, right? Okay. Shall we? Shall we go to our focus? Oh no. Shall we go first to our roles? I'm gonna
Sure.
take note
Choose a role.
taking.
It can help with facilitation. It can help with policy keeping.
I will do the storytelling
Help
about
with
it. Yeah.
human timekeeping. Can help with value tracking. Can anyone help with the organizational timekeeping?
Okay. Um.
Mamon.
All right, so we got our check-ins. Although I'm a little worried about Lucy. She said she was going to be here, and she was just on a call with me. So someone could try to check in with her. But anyways,
Okay.
so focus and topics. Um, so we have Lucy back pay proposal, Alex back pay proposal. We should also probably review the certified Tay's um, reimbursement, computer reimbursement.
Reimbursement.
Um,
Okay.
and then we have the UMCUS loan proposal and payroll. Payroll proposals. UMCUS loan proposal. And then we have all the methodology stuff, right? So I don't know if we're going to get to it, but a methodology proposal. work organizing all those.
Time to stretch. Please stop, stand up, and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
All right. So shall we get started with the proposals? I would say we would start with Ate. Then it'd be nice if Lucy was here. So let's do Alex first, and then we'll do Lucy. Okay.
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 All right. So you up. So for Ate, just want to quickly certify and review reimbursement agreement. Alex is for back pay to upfront pay proposal, and same with Lucy. So it should be really fast, like 3 to 6 minutes. I guess we could say 6 to 12 minutes. And then Alex, I would say is going to be, Alex and Lucy might be longer. Oh, look, Lucy made it. Nice. So I would put Lucy first if anyone's okay with that before Alex.
No problem for me.
Yes. Cool. All right, Lucy, you want to check in?
Yeah.
Lucy?
I'm at the 3.
Mhm.
Looking forward to have a great session.
Working on
Payroll,
Lucy. Lucy, would you like to?
payroll budget, normal voting con HR voting form. Monthly expenses.
Okay, who else?
I think that's everybody. So
Let's go back to our focus.
let's get started with Ate. So are there any objections to the first 3 topics? So we start with Ate, and then Lucy, and then Alex.
Objection.
No
Sorry.
objection. No objection.
No objection from me.
Okay, so let's go into topic 1, Ate.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
So I think it
Can
was
someone send me the note, please? On Tuesday.
can someone send a
Yeah,
note?
sure. Yes.
So I think it was like yesterday or the day before we voted on Ate's proposal.
That's in activity, I think. No.
Yeah, there we go. I think I found it. Okay. I only voted for proposal 2 for. So the proposal is. So let's just start over here. So proposal is to send Ate $99.98. I mean, just $100, whatever. That's what I did. For reimbursement on FUN computer, which is owned by. So details would be added to business costs for next in the budget, right? Or reimbursement, right? This is reimbursement. I think that's it. So any questions?
question.
No question.
All right. So concerns, obviously, various, tight budget. Um, not sure if it will fix the computer, but hopefully it does. And let's just log everyone's votes. So Sandy voted 8, Joyce voted 7.5, Lucy voted 7, Jay voted 7.5, Ate voted 7.5. I don't know if there's any other votes or if anyone else wants to vote. Alex, do you want to vote? Sandra, or Sandy voted. Mamoon, do you want to vote?
Yes, I want to vote. Although, hey, if she doesn't fix her computer, she cannot work. So
Yes, indeed. Okay.
Time for breath.
And then
Please
Mamoon, did you
stop
want to
and
vote?
get ready. Now
Yeah.
inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, relax.
All right, so just to remind everybody, whenever we have a proposal online, we certify it at a main session, which we just did. So this passes by pretty good, almost a 40%. So, or willing, yeah, 40%. Very cool. All right, so I think that's ready for topic 2.
shall we make a new tab or continue on the same tab? Okay, maybe.
All right, so next is Alex. No,
Lucy. Let's this Lucy.
so for Lucy, I don't think anybody got this all prepared, so we'll have to do a little preparation. But the proposal is a maximum of $450 to turn, max a turn to turn a max $450 from back pay to upfront pay. So then we just need to go through all of the details. So get the criteria. Someone could also work on the responsibility organizing on this. I don't think anyone ever does it, but it's in the global core team, I believe. It could be, oh no, maybe it's in value. It's in the value team. So, the value. So reimbursement, bonus, back pay advanced proposals, individual proposals. What is the purpose of that? If you can know.
Is there like criteria you mentioned yesterday?
Yeah, here it is right here. So the criteria is,
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count.
and so it doesn't
1,
need to go to the
2,
team.
5. Open your eyes.
You know the amount of T2ML the individual has in back pay. So details. Lucy has thousands of dollars of past back pay. And how much T2ML do you have, Lucy? Do you have any T2ML?
I don't know about that.
Okay. The amount of back pay the individual has in the organization check. Regular hours and budget for the current month. So Lucy is working 30 hours per week for how much per month?
120.
Lucy?
No, Lucy. Lucy.
Okay.
Yes.
It's 120.
You want me to check on it? All right, I'll do it. No one else will do it? I'll do it. So it says 25 hours for 350. 25 hours per week for $350. Is that correct?
Yes.
So these are the details that you guys are all supposed to do. So I'm doing your work for you. So when we have the discussion about people not doing the work, it's like just remind everybody that I am doing the work for you because you guys chose not to do the work, right? So percentage reduction on the next budget. So $450 in our budget, I think is 3,500. So this is 450, and this would be 12% cuts. Uh, Also, let's back pay and advance discount. Have you gotten past back pay?
From the
So I don't know, possibly 3 years ago, but nothing recent. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, dokie. So any questions on the overall situation and proposal? So we're going to go through the options. So option one, it would be $450. Option two, I mean, I guess we can just go down by $50 each. So 400, 350, 300, 250, 200, 150, 150, 0. There's 10
Okay,
options.
now.
Are there any questions on the options or Lucy's situation before we vote?
No question.
I think that covers all the criteria.
Time to take a break. Please stop, write down whatever you were about to say, and take a break for 6 minutes.
All right, so let's go ahead and vote while we're taking a break. You can vote either at the beginning or the end of the break. I think that's all of us, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of us.
I think so, yeah.
Cool. So yeah, so let's go ahead and vote based on what you think the voting should be. And you can either take a break now or you can take a break after you vote. Either way, we're taking a break and voting 5 minutes. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna change
okay,
a
break.
pen name for mine.
All right. Joyce, why is Tay here? Did Tay make it? Is Tay here or no?
No. No.
All right. So Joyce did not vote. So is there a reason Joyce is not voting, or what?
And
Wait,
the
Okay,
time
I'm
to
waiting. I'm waiting.
please get focused on the session.
Okay, so basically our situation here is that the top option is option number 1, which would be 12, almost 13% cuts. So that is what we are dealing with, and we are going to vote on that. Under our policies, we always vote on whichever option gets the highest score, and then we will, if it doesn't pass, we go on to the next option. So the proposal is $450. And I guess, does anyone have any questions off the bat? I definitely have a question if no one else does. My question is, who do we want to fire? For example, like the moon, people who are ranked low. This is a lot of money to add to the budget. Definitely equivalent to more than a single person. Also, we have a $600 proposal after this too.
I have a question for that. When we fire someone, that person is not included into the next budget, right?
Yeah, this would be a cut to the next budget. So we would have to cut the next budget by 12, 13% to fit this additional money into the budget.
Okay.
All right. So when we're voting on turning back pay into upfront pay, we're voting to not pay other people, right? We can't pay Lucy an extra $450 and then pay, Alex an extra $600 and have money for everyone else. I mean, it takes away the money from everyone else. Like, there's no possible way to pay somebody
Time to pause.
without
Please
not
stop.
paying another
Close
person.
your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Okay, my next question would be,
Well, what about my question? Are we just not going to answer my question?
I didn't understand it. I thought it was...
My question is, who do we want to fire? Like, so it would be someone ranked low. It would be like either Mamoon or it would be, a Tay.
Yeah, but my question is also related to that.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, and what happens if that person X gets fired? Okay, he's not included into next budget, but can he also or she make another temporary hire proposal?
I mean, the proposal can't be any different than their existing proposal, unless they
Mm,
got a preemptive budget change by the HR board.
okay.
So, but yeah, they can do a temporary hire proposal, or they can just wait until the next month.
Okay, so they get fired, but they also get like a pause for one or for a couple of time for X amount of time.
I mean, no one has to get fired. Once they're fired, that anything is possible to rehire them, just like anyone else.
Okay, good, good. Thank you for answering the question. We have, according to our budget, let me see where I have here.
Anyways, my question to Lucy and other people voting eights on this is, who do we want to fire? If no one has an answer to that, then my vote is no. It's plain and simple. Like, I'm voting no on this unless somebody is saying who they want to fire. Because for me, I see $450 coming out of the budget. Our budget is only a few $1,000s, so literally someone has to get fired. Like, that's an entire person. So it's fine, but let's hear it. Otherwise, I'm not voting yes. As simple as that. So if there's no
But okay, you said question. Yes, I'm voting 8 because I need to do the work. My proposal was based on getting the laptop.
that's
And I
against policy, that's policy tracking.
no problem. I will do how much to policy tracking. I should just say that. I was
You're not
requesting.
allowed to say what you're using the money for. You can spend the money on whatever you want. You can go to vacation. You can quit and go on vacation and do whatever you want to, Lucy. Nobody is going to
That mine,
verify
my money was just
your
for
money is
getting
spent on
laptop and work with the FQN. If
I
it
know,
is
but
not
that is
possible, that's okay.
against policy. You can't say how you're going to spend the money because we don't know we're not going to be verifying how you're spending the money.
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
I know why I
What
said that day, because they was proposing FQN to give me if they can cover up my laptop,
Okay, but
because I
that's
get
not our
I
issue
get
here.
I
If you
get
want to do that, that is a business expense, and then we would be involved in owning your laptop, and that would be a separate process. We offered you that process, you chose not to do it. Instead, you want to own everything yourself, and you're
no.
doing a pancake
Why
proposal
don't you allow me to explain? You said
because
you
it's
don't have.
against policy. That's
You
why.
said
What you're doing right now is against policy, so you need to be doing policy tracking, starting with like 0.25 hours. If you continue, it's 0.5 hours, and if you continue, then you can do an hour of tracking.
Okay, I pasted on line 44 column I and J. This is the current budget and workers, right?
Yeah, but it's not the correct budget.
This is
This
I
is the most recent approved
okay.
budget right here, right? That's our most recent approved budget.
Thank you. That was going to be my next question.
So if you look on here, Lucy. So anyways, again, Lucy, you can spend the money however you want. It doesn't change the fact that if we're giving you an extra $450, we have to cut that from somebody else,
Okay.
right?
Well, my suggestion, Alberto should be taken out of the budget because of his personal motives.
We're voting to remove Alberto from the budget already.
And I also read Jeremy and Romiel has been inactive for a couple of weeks, not even communicating or something.
Yeah, so option 3 is the budget that I am voting for. So if you look at the The line 41, I put the actual budget options. And option number 3 does exactly what you're talking about. So I don't know why
that
we're even
option
talking about
again.
the budget right now. I thought the proposal was to give Lucy back pay.
Yes, but you asked who
Budget
do
is
we want to fire?
$600 over budget. So
You
with
asked.
removing Romeo, with removing everyone else, we're still $600 over budget with the time budget. And the time budget is still based on 50% pay stop all month. So if we got rid of 50% pay stop, we would be over $1,200 over budget.
Okay, you asked who do we want to fire, and you said if no one doesn't
Time
answer
to
me,
pause.
then I'm answering.
Please stop. Close your eyes. Count.
Yes, I'm saying
1,
we already
2,
are getting rid
3,
of Alberto.
4,
We're already
5.
getting rid of everybody
Open
who's not
your
working.
eyes.
Like that's already happening.
Okay.
And we're still over budget.
Well, you can count me out of the budget also. You can fire me. I don't know if that's policy tracking for proposing myself.
No, you can do whatever you want to as long as you're, I mean, that's not against policy. The only thing that's against policy is saying why you want the money. Nobody is like verifying how anyone spends the money.
Okay.
They spend it however they want to. There's no restriction how, once we send the money to Lucy, she can spend it on whatever she wants to. So she can say however she wants to spend the money, but in the end, when the money's in her bank account and she's going and spending it, nobody is doing anything to force her to spend it one way or another. But to her decides how she wants to spend the money, period.
Okay.
In fact, it's actually very important in our policies that when we send someone money for their pay, that they are empowered to spend it however they want to, not based on some expectation of the organization and how they're going to spend it.
Okay.
If you want to do something that is a specific spending and a reimbursement or a health expense or whatever that is verified, that is a separate process from getting back pay. Okay?
Okay.
It'll be more of a reimbursement process. Okay, so why don't we just go ahead and vote, shall we?
Okay.
Is there anything else that anyone wants to add? Questions? Oh, concerns. Okay, we forgot the concerns. All right. So concerns. So we did the questions, concerns. So large number would have to remove something from the budget.
I have a good question.
It's tight. Yeah.
I know part of the answer because you already wrote it on the Discord channel, but can this be considered into part of the upfront pay? For example, I'm asking for $600, right? And when the payroll gets finished, you can subtract those $600.
Time to stretch. Please stop, stand up, and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
All right, quick stretch. And I'll answer the question.
Okay.
I want to ask a question.
All right.
All right.
So the answer to your question is, in our proposal process, we have the power to do whatever we want. For example, in the one-time payroll round, we processed a upfront payroll that represented the payroll as opposed to a back pay proposal, right? So, but obviously it was against policy. We did tons of policy tracking. So under our policy, when payroll happens, it is an individual empowerment process. We empower the individual. So by preemptively forcing people out of their money, you're disempowering them because then when it comes to the payroll, they do not have a choice, right? So under our policies, all back pay proposals represent money that is deserved for the individual and or the advance And once the individual gets that payment, there's no guarantee of ever getting that money back. In the relationship with the payroll, every single payroll process requires a vote and the ability for the individual to voluntarily reduce their pay to increase their ranking. Also, this $450, if approved, would automatically affect Lucy's ranking. You know, we can go into the rankings and see if that will come up. I'm not sure exactly if Lucy did that. So top average ranking. But this should be part of our criteria and proposal process once we have this all automated. So I just don't know if it's possible for now. But yeah, so we haven't updated Lucy's rankings yet. But if you get back pay benefits, she had $450 based on her previous rankings. Her ranking, it looks like it would still be, wait, $450 total cost. B3, B. That would put her ranking at $12.31 per hour. Okay. Based on her current rankings, but again, this is not updated. So you can see that $450 would significantly increase her ranking depending on how where we are with the actual updating of the rankings. So we don't have that information now. It's not currently required in our policies. But once we get our automated ranking system set up as part of our payroll process, we will be requiring understanding exactly
Time to pause.
ranking.
Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
So the bottom line is that under our policies and our process, the individual is individually empowered. The money has to come from somewhere, aka the budget. And so when you approve any proposals or payrolls, the individual always can choose to reduce their pay to increase their pay if they want to, or because they already feel like they got so much money. Oh, I got $600 for my back pay proposal. I don't need any other payroll, so I want my payroll to be zero. But that's your own personal choice to make. No one's forcing you to not take your pay. You see the difference?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's our current policy. So you yourself, Alex, can get however much money is approved and then cut and not get paid for your payroll, but that's your own choice to make. No one can force you to not get paid the pay that you are guaranteed as a worker in our payroll. And if you want the payroll pay, do the pick and work. Right? That's what this upsets me about it, is like people are like, oh, well, how can we just get the money and then skip the payroll? It's like, why not just do the work of the payroll and get paid your pay? That's why it gets frustrating to me. We're almost caught up on payroll. We're like a day late. So we're like in really good shape on payroll. We're looking to get the payroll. That's amazing considering that for the last year or two, we have been months and months behind on payroll. And we're finally starting to get caught up. It's very exciting.
Okay. I see your point. Personally, I really have been trying to get payroll moving, but for different reasons, I have been done or at getting personally. I'm talking only about myself. Very, I don't know, it's selfish, but I cannot talk about any other person. But maybe efficient hours have been very low.
Yeah.
But okay.
So we
What I
are
was going to
starting
say.
to have. Oh, sorry. Go. What were you
Sorry.
gonna say?
Yes, what I was going to say that even if I get payroll finished or we get payroll finished today, right now, as of right now, personally, I will get the money on the January 3rd, 4th, or 5th. And that's my case. That's
Okay. Well, we can address that.
Please stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
Okay, so we can address that when we get to your topic. Right now, I want to focus
okay.
on Lucy, right? But to answer your question, we have detailed automated calculations now that tell us exactly what's going on with payroll. The entirety of last month, which was over 2 weeks ago, right? So almost 5 weeks or more, for the payroll, you put in a whopping 6.75 hours on payroll.
Mm-hmm.
Set up and training for in the entire month. Lucy put in 27 hours on payroll. I put in 19 hours on payroll, right? So, I mean, I don't even know what you're talking about. Like, Lucy obviously is doing an amazing amount of work. I'm also doing work. Oh, most of this time is all setting up the new automated payroll system, right? So, don't do the client work, it is a big problem. So, let's just get focused on Lucy. Lucy
Okay.
definitely deserves pay. I have no question about that. I am just concerned about the next budget who we're going to be cutting. That's my concern. So let's go ahead and vote. Are there any other questions or concerns before we vote on Lucy's proposal?
No.
Sandy, please mute yourself.
Oh, Sandra, can you mute yourself? Yeah, great. All right, so let's go ahead and vote. Who wants to vote first? Unless there's any other. Wait, Sandra, can you vote? You want to vote verbally?
Yeah, I think I'll take 6.5.
Okay, so Sandra is a 6.5, and then we're gonna mute you because you got some background noise. What's going on here? Wonderful. There we go. Okay, we muted you, Sandra. It looks like someone else has background noise too. It's probably you, my man, right? Anyways, I'm gonna vote a no, a 2.5. I think is the best score I can do on this one. I just don't think I can do better than 2.5. Maybe 2.75. That's the best I can do. Who wants to vote next?
I'll vote.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
I voted 7.25.
7.25 for Alex. Okay.
Yeah.
Joyce, Lucy. Oh wait, Ate is not here. Why do we keep having Ate? So weird. We missed anyone else? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us. Double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6. So who are we missing?
Sandy, Joyce, and Lucy.
Sandy, Joyce, Lucy.
Sandra. Oh, no. Sandra's first.
1,
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, there are 7. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
6 of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, Mamoon, you're voting a 6.
I'm voting a 7.
Joyce is voting a 7. So that brings up you, Lucy. You need to vote. Lucy, you're on mute.
Lucy, you are muted.
Yeah, I'm voting.
All right, so the proposal does not pass. Okay, so then we're going to go to the next proposal. The next proposal is $400, right? So now we just go to the next one. So the next highest voted proposal is option 2 at $400. So we're going to go on 60. The proposal is to turn $400 from back pay into upfront pay for Lucy. Questions and concerns are all pretty much the same. Any other questions or concerns at $400? Otherwise, we're just going to vote again. Questions? Anything? Yes? No? Okay, so for this one, I can vote a little bit higher. I think the highest I could vote would be a 3.5. Sandy, Joyce, Lucy, Alex, Mamoon, what do you want your votes?
I'll vote an 8.5.
I'll vote 7 point, 7.5.
Someone just joined.
And we'll have them check in. Lucy, Alex, what do you vote?
Time to take a break. Please stop, write down whatever you were about to say, and take a break for 6 minutes.
So it looks like we lost them.
Yeah.
Well, we could have had them check in, but too late. Someone could definitely check on Chinendram. I don't know why he never showed up. He said he was going to. All right, so it looks like he's going to pass. So this passes, and that is it. Any other questions on this proposal? So this does require HR board review. The HR board will be reviewing this along with everything else. Okay, so
Supposed to see decisions.
so if the HR board has concerns, they can let us know. But if someone can put this into our decisions, both the topic 1 and topic 2, both go in decisions. As far as our policies on these payments can be made immediately. So Lucy, actually after HR board, usually we get 24 hours to HR board to review, but then it would be, the payment can be made basically tomorrow, right? So if you want the payment to be made tomorrow, we can, or we can do it as part of the payroll. If we get all the payroll done today, we'll see what we want to do it. Okay. So let's go on. Any other questions, Lucy or anyone else on this proposal? So unless the HR board blocks this proposal for some reason, then it will get automatically sent. Okay.
Okay.
So I think we're ready to go to Alex, unless there's any other questions on this. And Lucy, is there any emergency on this payment besides tomorrow? Oh no, Twin Randy did make it. Lucy? You're muted, Lucy.
Yes,
Is there any other emergency on this payment? Like, or can you do 24 hours, 48 hours from now by the end of the week, or do you need this sooner?
I need the payment as soon as possible.
Okay, that's not clear. Can you, our policy will be 24 hours. Hey, what's up?
Okay. So we have, how can we now, those decision makers, how will I know that now, say no, yes?
Okay, also, if mom can pick up James at work, because I pick up James at work right before that. At 2:50, I'm picking up James at work. And then maybe James could take you too. Anyways, we'll figure it out. Yeah, good to know though. We'll make sure it happens. All right. So, Lucy, what was your answer about the? So under our policies, it would be 24 hours. If there is no concerns, then that would meet our policy requirements. If you need the money sooner, then that would be like emergency style. Otherwise, it'd be 24 to 48 hours. Would be like our normal turnaround. Like, is that going to work or not? And it looks like Abu Bakar does have concerns.
It's okay.
Did anyone hear Lucy's answer? Maybe I missed it.
No.
He said it's okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So
I already made the other tab.
Okay, so anyways, Abu Bakar seems concerned about the proposal. I don't know what that means. We have to figure that out, but I'm fine moving forward. We can also vote on other options to see if the HR board would approve the $300 as opposed to the $400. So, but does everyone see that Abu Bakar does have concerns?
Where? Oh, on the Discord channel.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Did someone just join us?
Yeah, Shinandu.
Chinmendu. Okay, so Mendu, let's get Chinmendu checked in, then we can figure out from there what we're going.
Chinwendu.
Shinandu.
Chinwendu. Chinwendu, can you check in, please? Hello? Chinwendu, can you unmute? See?
All right. Anyways, let's move
No.
on. If he's able to communicate, we will address that. So I think we're ready to go on to topic 3, unless someone wants to address Abu Bakar's concern. All he wrote was tight budget, which is very vague. But if the HR board wants to review and vote on this, they have the power to stop the payment this is a pretty large payment, right?
And
If it's a small payment, it's not a
time
big deal,
to
but
start. Please get focused on the session.
this represents 10% of the budget, which is pretty large. So if everyone just wants to move on, it's fine. Otherwise, we can vote on the next highest option and present that to the HR board as well if we want to. But the whole point of the HR board is to have a check and balance on the team, so we can't just endlessly pay ourselves however much money we want to by brute force, right? And that's what corruption is. So I'm giving you guys an option to give the HR board an additional choice besides just the $400. Otherwise, the HR board will just vote, and if they don't approve it, then Lucy will not get the money.
For me, I prefer just to remain with that option. If the HR they don't want me to get the money, it's well and fine. It's the decision that is life. We must move on.
Well, but it's not up to you, Lucy. It's up to the team. So under our policies, everyone can vote on all the options, not just one option. So if the HR board wants to review, they can. If we don't want to prepare it for them, that's fine. Either way, I'm fine to move on if nobody else cares and wants to address Abu Bakar's concern. But for me, that's a bigger concern than paying Lucy more money. For me, it's a much larger concern if the team ignores.
Hello?
Did you lose Jay?
Yes, we did.
Anyway, I was just finishing and saying that for me, paying Lucy $400 is a much smaller concern than the concern of the team ignoring the concern of the HR board of Abu Bakar, right? For me, that's a much larger concern. But I'll just note here, so note teams seems to just want to ignore Abu Bakar's concern and move forward. Okay, is that correct? And I'm the only one who has any concern about that, and so we're going on topic 3.
It's not one to ignore.
Well, unless we talk about it, we're ignoring it. So I'm giving the opportunity to address it. If we want to address it, we can. Otherwise, we go on to topic 3.
It would reflect the same concern for topic 3, for my topic. So
it's up to them to decide, of course. But it's still a separate issue for yours than it is for Abu Bakar, than it is for Lucy. Because Lucy, we have not approved anything for you yet, Alex.
okay.
Time to pause.
Okay, so anyways,
Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
so anyways, I'll ask one last time. Does anyone here besides me want to stop and continue this discussion in regards to the HR board. Last chance. Okay, so we're moving on to topic 3. Alex. Okay. So thank you for having everything ready. This is fabulous. This is exactly what we like to see. So we're going on to topic 3 for Alex's back pay. He's asking for a maximum of $600 back pay. If anyone wants to go through this proposal, they can. It shall be considered from the hours worked. So this is all just nonsense. That's not part of our policies.
Yes.
The difference to be taken for the kind of like if there's
Yes,
a difference.
you can erase that one also.
$350 of T2ML. Is that what that is? 352
I got this from this for the half bonuses calculation. I'm going to paste it on
Do you
19.
have any T2ML or not?
I think not, but I did. I don't know. I don't remember if if you or Alberto transfer it because where we were doing the half year bonuses, we talked about it, and so I'm not sure. I think I don't have any 2TML, but on one of the proposals was to send to what to transform some back pay
Okay,
some
so can
options.
someone get the 111 degree east
The
admin
timeline,
spreadsheet, the admin spreadsheet?
the admin and
We'll have
timeline.
all the information of the bonus calculations, so that will be helpful. And then I can look at the wallet, trust wallets and processing here. Token wallet processing. So Alex, it says that you do not have a token wallet, so I'm assuming we've never sent you T2ML.
Okay,
Right?
I
So I
never.
don't see it there. So this would be 0.
Okay,
0 T2ML. But you should have back pay, and if someone get the 111 degree east admin spreadsheet,
it's on 914.
that's familiar.
No, that one, not the other
So
day.
we go over, oh wait, no, this is the wrong one.
Yeah, it's on
But this still has
914.
the information we need though. This is it. Okay, so Alex, it says $400 of back pay value is what we estimated, and it's probably gone up a little bit there. So it's like $400 to $500 of back pay value.
Mm-hmm.
But let's for this particular case,
Please stop
let's
and get ready.
estimated
Now inhale.
$400 to
1, 2,
$600
3.
of back pay.
Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
Alex's month's budget requested $240 month pay. Alex's current worked hours for the last month are this. Okay. All right. All right. Cool. And this represents 17% cuts. For this one, I would personally just go 600, 500, 400, 300. So, but we could also add the 50s in. Maybe we could do like 250, 200, 150, 150, 0. Does that sound good as far as the options?
I think so. No.
We could put 50s in all of them just to get a little bit more detail. You want 50s on all of them or what?
I think on the $100 steps are
Well,
okay.
let's just do it just so we don't have to because sometimes you have to re-vote because it's like, oh, we're right between a 500 and a 600. So let's just do the 550. Okay. So anyways, are there any questions
Let me
before
help
we go
you.
ahead and vote on Alex's proposal?
I think the same questions apply.
Well, it's just questions about your situation. So under our policy, any worker can ask any additional questions they want to get an answer to regarding your situation.
Well, my question I did with Lucy regarding firing people, the proposals, policy tracking if I say what I'm going to use it, so I'm not going to say anything about it.
Okay. Anyway, so if there's no other questions, then let's go ahead and vote. We also missed a break, right? Did we miss a break?
2 breaks. No, we missed one. We missed one. The last one.
So let's just take a break and vote. That sound good? Everyone
Yes.
take a break and then we'll vote during the 5-minute break
Yes.
on Alex's $600 back pay to upfront pay proposal.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Okay, I'm going to take this.
Time to stretch. Please stop, stand up, and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
be fine. Lucy, Mamoon, Joyce. Need more votes here.
Okay.
I need one more minute.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
All right, so Joyce, are you done voting? Joyce, were you done voting?
Yes, I'm on it, Jay. I'm on it.
All right, so we just need to wait for Joyce to finish voting, and then we're gonna go ahead and
I'm
vote
finished, Jay.
whichever one gets top. So it looks like we are looking at option number. Oh, we didn't do the option numbers. Option one. This would be option number 3, I believe.
Option 3.
Okay, questions.
I had a question, but I forgot about it.
Okay, well, I can repeat my question. I mean, I think this would be, $900 out of what is our entire HR budget. So our entire budget is $3,500. Our HR budget was basically like $1,700. This represents like 50% of our HR budget. So I mean, we have to fire at least 2 people, right? So it's like, who are we firing?
You didn't count me.
Okay, so Alex
I'll
wants to
propose
be fired,
myself.
but if you
Time
can
for
quit
breath.
if you want to. Right now,
Please
your
stop
rank's
and get
reasonably
ready.
high.
Now inhale.
That
1,
might change with our new
2,
ranking model,
3.
though.
Exhale. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. exhale, relax.
So
But
currently you're ranked 2. You're ranked 2nd. So you would have to either quit or you would have to, just someone else would get fired. But the bottom line is that, why are we spending this kind of money on someone who just wants to quit and doesn't even take the work seriously? Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, we need to get work done. Otherwise, the whole business is going to go under. Everyone will get fired, and we're all going to not get any money.
I think I'm not getting the point. I think we're not getting the same alignment because you are asking who are we going to fire, and I'm proposing myself. And you're saying
No, but
that
you need to quit. If you want to quit, you can quit. But if you don't even care about the work and you're just quitting, why are we spending $500 on someone who's quitting? It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, there's no option to fire yourself if you're ranked highest, because the firing typically happens to the person who's ranked the lowest, which is going to be Mamoon or Ate. We're basically both of them, right?
Yeah, but it's easier for me to propose myself than to point out all the wrong.
And then Sandra would be next. Here, but again, you can quit, Alex, but you can't fire yourself. You see the difference?
If I would wanted to quit, I would have done it 2 months ago.
Sure, but the point, I'm just trying to make it clear that you can't fire yourself. You can quit. That's what firing yourself is. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. So anyways, if no one has an answer to at least the second person, so if Alex wants to quit, then we have to fire one other person. But again, if no one has an answer to that, again, I'm still a no. Look, Rom Allen's here. Interesting. So let's address Romeo real quick. Romeo, what's up?
Good afternoon, sir.
So what are you doing? You were deactivated and then you were removed from the budget potentially. So what is your current
Removed from the budget.
Please, I want to ask a question, Lana.
What, Sandra?
I have a question to ask.
Okay, well, let's just address Romeo real quick, but you can ask your question and we'll answer after we address Romeo.
Okay.
What's your question, Sandra?
Yes, sir. I was asking if I was removed from the budget.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Okay, so Sandra, if you're not going to ask your question, then let's go back to Romeo. So Romeo, we've proposed to the HR board that you're removed from the budget. The final vote and certification has not happened yet. Either way, if you are removed, you certainly can reapply and get involved, but you're not communicating on Discord. You're not communicating. You're not showing up for any of your scheduled sessions. I mean, it just doesn't seem like you have any interest in working.
Well, sir, I've been having a little bit of internet problem from the other day, so.
Okay, so do you have phones? Like, we can give you physical phone numbers if that is a problem, or there's just no phones or anything.
Phones, what do you mean?
Like, you can just call us on a phone. Like, you don't have to have an internet connection at all to communicate.
I don't have any contact number for you.
We can give you as many contact numbers as you want, including Jitsi. And you can call into Jitsi as well. Let's see how we do that. So if you say invite people, copy, share meeting invitation. So you can call into these phone numbers. It's, and you can look into more information. But the bottom line, what? Well, I was saying it wasn't going to take very long, though. Yeah. How long does it take to get there? 15 minutes. All right. So, anyways, that's the phone number here, and we can get you more information. But either way, today is not the time to address this. If you want to come to the session tomorrow, that would be a better time to address this. So if you're able to leave, that would be great. And then if you want to come tomorrow at the scheduled time, Andromeda hour 2, like coming over an hour and a half late is not going to par very well in relationship to us voting to have you work with us. So you should show up tomorrow on time. Can you do that?
Okay, sure, sir.
All right. Do you have any other question, Romeo? All right, good. He's gone. All right. So
Yeah,
Yeah, you have it.
I've typed my question already.
Take a break. Write down whatever you were about to say and take a break for 6 minutes.
what is the question? I'm confused. We answered your question already?
No, she wrote it on line 46. Is firing different from quitting?
Yes. Yeah, so when you get fired, you do it involuntarily. Quitting is voluntary. Quitting is voluntary,
Okay.
right? Whereas getting fired means that you don't want to stop working. You're getting fired involuntarily. Did I answer your question?
Oh, yes.
Okay. So so any other questions? Otherwise, the concerns I think are the same. You know, it's a large number. Would have to remove someone from the budget. So shall we go ahead and vote? Who wants to vote first? And if there's no other concerns.
Sandra. I vote. I'm voting 5.
Okay, Sandra's a 5. I think I'll probably vote a 3.5.
I'll vote an 8.
Alex is an 8. Joyce, Lucy, Mamoon. Mamoon's a 7.5. Is that right, Mamoon?
Yeah.
I vote 7.5 also.
So this barely passes, but not by a lot. So I don't know. I think I might break policy and change my vote. Does anyone feel like this should pass?
Besides me.
Yeah. I'm going to change my vote and do policy tracking for changing my vote. I changed my vote by 3.0. I mean, 6.5 or above is technically barely passing, but there's just no way the HR board's going to approve something that's like literally 6.5 when we're going to have to fire 2 people. And like, I don't know. It's just insane. So I'm going to change my vote. And so I don't know if anyone else wants to change their vote, but I would say that this does not pass.
Okay, so let's jump into the next option. That is.
Yeah, so the next
option
one
4.
is 450. Yes, correct. Okay, so are there any questions and concerns on doing a proposal for $450? Otherwise, let's just go ahead and vote.
We'll also vote an 8 on this one.
I vote 7.5.
So I think I'm still like at 3.5, 3.55, and not much higher on this one.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
But I think it's kind of already answered. But what's the maximum amount you consider it's okay to be approved?
Me?
Yes, of course.
Personally, well, you can look on here. I approved 400 through 200.
Okay.
Yeah. So if yours was 300 and Lucy was what I voted like 300 for Lucy, that'd be $600. I feel like $900 is $600 is already going to be insane cuts in the budget. Is going to be a problem, but $900 is like half the entire budget. So we're looking at $850 plus a Tay's money, so it's really $950. You know? If we were getting all the work done, I wouldn't care. I don't care. We can pay everybody however much money they want if we do the work. No one's doing the work. We're doing like
And the
less than
break time to
5%.
start. Please get focused on the session.
We're doing less than 5% of the client work. It's like ridiculous. All right, so I think any other questions on?
Yeah. Yes. I wanted to address this here, that in order for me to get this money and to do what I'm supposing to do, I wanted to get it to or PayPal or my wallet so I can access it. If not, I'm gonna get it on January.
Okay, well, that's just breaking policy.
Yeah.
I think the organization does need a vote on that, so let's do it. So proposal to pay Alex. I think last time we talked about percentage, right? X percentage of value through pay. Wait, I thought you could easily just do a sign up as a member of Workana to get your pay earlier. Yep,
No, I do, but Workana offers me 2 times per month, and I have to get it before every 2 weeks. So to get it on the mid month, I have to get it before 14, and to get it on the first day of the next month, I have to get it before on the 29th. So we're actually on 20. So if you send it today to Workana, it will be accessible for me on the January 3rd.
All right. So the details would be that this is against legal contract and 1 hour policy tracking. We also are missing another break. So any questions? Wait, we need a percentage. The 100%, is it 50-50? What do you want? We're doing that. So no questions, no. Okay, I mean, you need to have a percentage here. So do you want to do 50-50%? Is that fine?
Count.
Um,
2,
I
3,
think
4, 5. Open your eyes.
I will do like the one-time payment. 175, 50%.
So you don't know what you want. You want to vote on it.
I would prefer the 100%, but
Okay, so options for percentage for PayPal instead of Workana.
do you pay fees when you transfer to Workana?
Yes, you pay massive fees. It's like 20% or something ridiculous.
And how about when you transfer via wallet?
Wallet? What wallet?
When you do, I don't know, wallet transfer. The other time I sent you
Crypto?
yeah, crypto.
Well, it depends what kind of crypto, but it could be anywhere from pennies to like $10 for a transaction for crypto.
So let's change it instead of PayPal to a wallet then. Because PayPal also is like 5 to 6% for each transfer. Well, yeah. Crypto wallet. Let me write here.
It says you should be able to set withdrawals to weekly. Did you try this?
That's another membership level that is higher. I already bought
It says you just
what?
need to be in the premium plan.
The premium plan. Yeah. Let me see.
But again, we cover all of those costs.
Yeah, but the premium plan, I don't see too much value in the premium plan for me. For them, it's very
The
good.
value is not breaking the law. That's the value.
Okay, let me see. Premium.
We will cover the cost of the premium plan. But it doesn't say you have to pay any extra. It just says the normal premium plan should apply to setting, and put this on link line 87 to setting your payments for weekly. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a break and vote on this, and then we can just move on. Because I
Time for breath.
was
Please
really
stop and
excited.
get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
I was really excited about getting some work done today and getting some training and getting moving forward, but obviously that's not going to happen.
Okay,
So,
I'm gonna paste on 9100 the details. It says, I can ask a withdrawal per week. It will be made every Wednesday. And today is Wednesday. So you send it, I'll get it again next week.
okay, so that sounds more realistic, that you would get the money in a week. All right, anyways, let's take a 5-minute break and everyone can vote on these options. So the options are either to send for Workana, or we would do 25% Workana, right? So this is the amount that goes through Workana. This would be, this would be 75% Workana. So this is 100. Option 5 is 100% Workana. Option 1 is 100% PayPal. Option 2 is 75% PayPal, 25% Workana. Option 3 is 50% PayPal, 50% Workana. Option 4 is 75% Workana, 25% PayPal. All right, let's take a break. Let everyone know.
Alright.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
All right, so Lucy, Mamoon, Joyce, if you could vote, that'd be great. Then we got to get back. I actually have to get going here. Okay, so I mean, it looks like option number 1 is pretty obviously passing. So the percentage would be 100%. And the amount of time, so time it takes is 1 week to process through Workana. Okay, so let's go ahead and see the concern. So obviously the concern is that it's against the law, against our contract. You know, why do Workana if you don't even care about the rules? Yeah, it's maybe like 5 minutes. Any other concerns, questions? Otherwise, let's go ahead and vote.
No questions from me.
Time to stretch. Please stop, stand up, and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
All right, so I'm obviously still a no on this because I actually like to follow the law. Especially since this is the second time and last time was supposed to be a one-time thing. So if everyone can vote on this, that would be great.
I was having this question. I mean, it's not, I don't care about the rules, but is there any way I could reapply here and I mean I don't want to say.
I
I don't
think
want
it's
to.
like I think we have to pay like $10,000 to Workana or something like that. So we pay Workana $10,000, you can get out of the contract. Otherwise, it's 2 years, 24 months from the time you were hired.
Mm,
So if Alberto comes back, it's been 2 years for Alberto, so he no longer has to go through Workana. And the same thing with true with anyone who's in Upwork. So I think that might include like Sandra or all of the other, and then anyone who's Upwork is 2 years. All right, Sandy and Mamoon, do you want to vote?
Yeah, where?
Yes.
We're on voting on line 88 for Sandy, 93 for Mamoon. All right, cool. So it just barely passes. I don't know if the HR board is going to approve this one. Do you guys also want to approve the 75% one if the HR board doesn't like this, or do you just want to move forward? I gotta get going. So I'm gonna check out. Okay.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2,
I think it
3.
was important we go through the payroll proposals before you check out.
I mean, I have to go. I have a family situation. So
Okay.
I would have loved to focus on actually doing work and actually getting on the methodology stuff. So I think people will be interested in rescheduling the methodology session for next week, because we obviously didn't do it today. I'm a little disappointed on the team in terms of just like the interest of getting paid and not doing any work, of basically completely destroying our budget. Our budget situation is really bad, and now it is basically, I don't know how we're going to move forward. We might be looking at just like a complete overhaul with the budget. I just don't know what's going to happen. So this obviously is going to the HR board. The HR board can certainly decide what they want to do, and then we'll see what happens from there. But we'll give the HR board 24 hours, and then if anything comes back, we will address it tomorrow at the main session.
What's your number, Jay? What's the number?
So I don't know, maybe a 4.5. Definitely disappointed in the session. As far as payroll goes, I will be back probably in an hour. So if you guys want to continue, you're welcome to, and then I come back and continue on payroll, or we can just split up, and then we can address all of the issues and proposals for the payroll, or we can just get the work done. I think that if we work on payroll this afternoon or today for the rest of the day, that we can get payroll done for all 3 months, have the proposals ready for tomorrow, and then get it all approved and run payroll by the end of the week, for tomorrow Friday. So I think that everything's looking really good on the payroll side of things. That's it. I'll be back soon. I'm going to leave everything open just because it's, yeah, we continue to record. All right. I'll be back. I'll message on Discord when I can be back. I just have to go do an errand real quick for the.
Okay, guys. So,
Okay.
so checking out too.
You're taking the lead, Joyce.
Shall we check out, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Also, and just come back for the payroll work in 1 hour, Jay said.
I was really
Okay.
willing if we can have the discussion for payroll because I went through payroll with Jay and I felt like
On breath,
it's
please
very
stop at
important
infinity.
we
Now
know
inhale.
our
One,
status,
two,
where
three.
we are.
Exhale. One, two, three.
Because for me,
Inhale together. One,
like
two, three.
this is me
Exhale
now.
out.
Uh,
What happened? What happened? We did not hear you because of the. What did you
okay,
say again?
we work on payroll.
Uh,
What I'm not happy with, that is why I need we discuss that. The payroll, like there is the way Jay is doing, like only income. Like I worked for 338 degree, and like the calculation was 550, but the reduction is up to $42. For me, I don't think it's good. I work with Jay, by the way, before, up to, it was 3 minutes to the beginning of this session.
yeah.
Yeah, like even if I can even share my screen, that's why I insist, Jay. At least we can breathe on that. My argument was why we are like, yes, we don't get the work done, and also this is how, now what he was like saying, we can have like this. On this, you calculate your house before our session we had today with the J. This was not the amount for everybody. The amount was different, but I think he used his saying we did not get enough income. So my argument was, how can someone reduce it? If you check our initial calculation, everybody was having at least something. Now that they say we did not get work done, if you have something like 100 reduced to, like mine was 153 reduced to 42 dollars. Ate was 90 something reduced to this dollars, and the rest of the month, actually all the month is not the way it is. It's done like, I don't know, only uh the hours that people getting work done. I don't know, getting work done. My question is, I was like, I really want to know. This is me now. I will continue to emphasize on me. It's all about team, and it's also about all of us. Like, let's say our hours that we do work, it's 50%. I'm not putting on anybody else. We
Mm-hmm.
always do 50%, not all hours that we are tracking.
Time to pause.
Out
Please
of it, the same
slow
hour,
down. Count. One, two, three, four, five.
reduction is still done again. That some calculation was done. It does not the, like. Can you have any discussion? How are we going to do about this?
Okay. Do you have the note for that one? How did you? How did you calculate?
I don't know. I don't know. He just he did his own formulas. I don't know. He just
Uh,
break.
in the 38 single spreadsheet.
Please,
No,
can you share the note so that we can take a look?
Wait,
I
wait.
don't know. It is not on like. I was
It's in
just
the
when
38
I don't know
single
the
spreadsheet.
formula he's doing. The formula is done according to the client work that we got done. So
No, no,
I
not
don't know.
exactly. Because when you go to the calculations, it says you were. Can you open the tab? Oh, okay, leave it there. If you see on line 2, you have a red sign that said pay stubs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. On each day, we have a certain amount of percentage of pay stub, and I think on the last, on somewhere there, it makes an average of all the hours of all the days
Yeah, for the
that,
month.
yeah, for the month,
Yes,
the pay stub
that
for the
was
month.
what happened initially, like that. It was happening even before the session. As you
Mhm.
can see, my 43 hours point 86 was reflecting on final. If you multiply 43 times 86 times $3.5, you get that total in final. But the Jay changes after like 1 hour before the session. He
Okay.
said we are getting payment according to what we are get income. So he did some calculation. Not only mine, everybody,
Wait.
everybody. The calculation is changed. So in this scenario, like how are we going to make these things? Because for me, I feel like no, I should not work the whole of month and get
Mm,
out get $42. Surely.
of course not. No
Which
one.
section is that? Which sections? In the final? Okay, fine.
It on final it was not that way, but the formula was just done. I told you just few minutes after before this
Okay,
session.
where did he compute? In the final or where? The
Yes, it is
final.
Uh,
in the
Ah,
final.
final.
Take a break.
the,
Yeah.
Please stop.
You
Write
can
down
see
the
in final, Alex has
take a
$18.
break for 6 minutes.
And if you
Oh,
can see the day before that, it was not like that. The calculation was done rightly, but they just said the work goes as a bonus. Seeing people are not getting work done. So my concern is how are we going to get the work done so that you cannot waste your time, work all your night and get $42.
you know,
Can you see my screen? This was
yes,
how the automated calculation looked like for everybody.
so he did it from the base upfront calculations.
yes,
This was what
most
it
of them.
was before, amount for everybody. His was 500, then the next person that was Alberto, Lucy, Ate, we have Joyce, Alex, and the rest of the people. But after that, when we work with him just few minutes before the session, he said people are not getting job done. The calculation should be done according to our income. That is now what he put on this note. He said the income is only 356. That is why everybody has to be deducted everything. From his, he said from 100 from $500 to this, then from $200 Alberto to 58, then from 153 to 42, then like that from 94 to this 26. So my concern is we are not working even 100% for these hours that we are getting the initial amount. Our hours is always based like 50%,
Or
50%
less.
on, yes. Now again, we still go and deduct what we have worked on that time. For me, it is a concern. I was really looking forward for this discussion because there's already proposal there to pass so that people can get payment. As you
Yeah.
can see, the whole of person working, this is me now, working 3 months, getting $165. 3 months.
Okay. Okay. Let's meet Jay in an hour.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe you can work in an hour. Coming to work. Just I need to relax today. It's draining me. Maybe you guys have. I need you guys to come up with what we want to do, so that next time we cannot go with that option. Let's just see what can we do so that we
No,
cannot go into
because
that.
no, we should you should be there, Lucy, with me.
And
Because
I just need to relax. I just need to relax. I just need to relax because
Relax,
that
Lucy,
thing
relax.
really drains me.
Look,
No.
we are not laughing. We are not making fun of
yes.
you, okay?
Yeah.
Yes,
First of
yes.
all, okay? I
Yeah.
apologize for myself because I also laugh. So, the first thing I can say to you is that I understand, and I understand. I have been thinking a lot of this last month that I've been outside of FQN mostly. Um, I understand Ate's position. I understand Joyce's position. I understand your actual position. It's been 4 months that you and I are here, and we have only gotten paid one time and not the whole hours we have done. And now you have made a lot of time, but Jay is going to say that we have not get the work done. We are on many pay stubs And my answer, or what I thought, is that most of the process, only for me not to say all, but most of the processes we do here are very long, very extensive, and all steps need to be verified. And that makes the process even longer. So I have been, like I wrote on Discord, I have been focusing on payroll, but every time we need to get a session and we need to address, I don't know, contentious session, life support session, ACU, or internal support, whatever situation. And wait, I lost it. Okay. And every time we meet on a session, we cannot do work. So that means we need to be present at least one session that lasts 3 hours or more. We cannot do work on that session because we should do work on other sessions, right?
Yeah.
So we apply too many time, too many resources, and we still get mentioned that we don't get the work done because of whatever. I know most of the work or most of the tasks are easy, but they all have to be verified. The other
Wait,
day, wait, yeah,
can you ask it to come? He's just replying on the Discord. I thought he's not available.
Okay,
no,
maybe, yeah, okay, continue on, Alex.
Yeah. Okay, Alex.
uh,
Sorry.
okay, wait. Most of the work has to be verified. And the other day we were working on the payroll, and every time, I think we were, Ate, you and I, right, Lucy?
Yes.
Every time we tried to make something, we asked Jay to come over and verify. He just complained that we don't get the work done, we don't know how to do the work, and this is not the way we have to do the work. I mean,
And the break. Time to start. Please get focused on the session.
how many times have we worked on the payroll to do it fluently, to do it completely good, and how much time have we get any type of uh help me here, any type of training or any type of guiding on anything we have learned because of our commitment, because we try to get things done and we make mistakes, we make errors, we try to amend them, but we haven't done we haven't got any type of training or any and how's it name? The new training process documents, SOPs that are not SOPs, training spreadsheets. I don't know. They say, okay, step one, get the information. Step two, use the information. Step three, get the results. I mean, come on. Those supposed step-by-step processes are not really specified to do step by step by anyone. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, you are not wrong. Even me, like, even though we discouraged all those, we need at least, if it is steps, you need like 3 steps. We get the work done, not more than many steps. Like for payroll, for best payroll only, best payroll, it goes up to 18 steps. Only best payroll. You can imagine.
Yeah.
Only base payroll. We still have equity. You see, how long are we? We spend a lot of time on payroll because we need payroll to get that. All this work that we spend on payroll, my proposal was Jay to come up with their system whereby it just track our hours. I worked with the hubs. I work with this certain organization, 24VA, and sometime back we use Hubstep to track your hours. You cannot even, you don't want even to verify. The system even verify alone. It's got like showing even percentage. If you open a different tabs, it shows you have opened a different tab. You did not focus today on the specific task that you said you worked on, and it gave all the report without even without even asking us to someone to verify. And second, now that we need our cut after 50% that on being
Mm.
on half pay stop
Time to
is based
pause.
on
Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
is based on not getting client work done. So in this scenario, how can we get client done work done?
Mm.
On which formula, so that we cannot be having a service to 50% cut hours, after 50% you still cut another one. It's like you are barely getting not even three quarter on what you are not even proposing. Just not even three quarter, it's 0 point something three quarter. Then for
Yeah.
me, maybe unless I have to propose myself to work on client work, maybe then we leave that. And again, also, if we have a session, we have a buddy team, we have to vote again, agree on topic. If I want to work on something, we have to agree to work on other thing. You cannot do something alone. If the team
Mm-hmm.
say we work on this, we go on that. That priority of yours is going to be like remain there. If you insist, you break the policies. I think Joyce, please guide us on how we get the work done. Because for
Mm-hmm.
me, I'm here to get to move these things forward. If they're not going to work, then I should not be here.
I agree with you. I really agree with you.
Yeah, Jay said we can also do like like our on our own time, like async. We can do it async, the
Yeah.
work. Yeah, if we cannot, we don't have to wait for the session. We can do it on async, and then
So
just
I made
report.
it. I made it back here for. I'm on the phone only at this time, but I'll be back home soon. Just so you know, I'm here.
Okay.
Yes,
Good.
Okay. Joyce, I'm on you.
so
We need to get something serious, or we can put our mine is just to make sure we get the work done, or we just try our best, level best. Me, I'm giving myself to try my best. If at all it will not work, then I should not be here. Like Joyce, how can you propose? I propose like this for me. It's my proposal that we those who know how to do the client work, they can focus on client work. We can group ourselves. We make these specific people to work on internal ops, then others people to work on client work to see if we can get something. Because by the end of the day, no matter how long it will take, if I work on client work alone, it's still gonna be a problem. We still get less payment. And this one is going to apply to everybody. If
Time
we
for
get
breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
if we get like we get 300 from client, that applies to everyone. It affects me, it affects Alex, it affects Joyce, everybody. So
Everybody.
yes,
okay,
Joyce.
since Jay
Mm-hmm,
is here, right?
mm-hmm.
You were yeah, you want to update about the payroll, how the computation was. Jay.
What's
No,
the question?
my question was Joyce. I was briefing you how the payroll is, and how can we now get our work as a team client work. I think we have an open session. We have to discuss. Seeing this is what is happening right now. How can we as a team get our client work done so that we cannot be in that situation that we are in?
Okay, so my answer would be the first step is the policies, right? Which we have. So before, no one did no one did any client work, no one cared, and there was no policy against not doing client work. Now we have very clear policies, which is why we're even talking about this. Without those policies, literally no one would even care and we wouldn't even be talking about it. But now we have a policy that says if you don't do client work, that you can't get paid without getting a loan. So you either bring in the income, you do the actual work to bring in the money, and you get paid to do the money, where the money is, and that's the client work. And if you don't do the client work, you don't get paid. Or you have to take a loan. So under our policies, if you want to get paid to not do work, you have to take a loan, and it has to be agreed upon by the team. And that's considered a bonus. So that is part of bonus payroll. So basically, those are our current policies, which I think work pretty well. It allows everyone to continue to get paid while also giving a little flexibility and allowing us to address the needs of the team and to prioritize client work when we're ready. So we have client work scheduled for 4 sessions per week. That's more than enough time to do more than enough client work for all of our client work. So if you just follow the schedule and actually focus on the client work, we will be fine. There is, like a dozen different prior client priorities. So there's no lack of client work to do. It's just a matter of prioritizing it and focusing on it. For now, I think it's fine to continue to prioritize and focus on payroll.
Time to pause.
But I
Please
think we're pretty much done with that.
close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
So okay.
But I'm also fine taking longer on payroll if we want to take longer on it and get the bonus payroll all set up as well. Like it's just up to the team and what you want to do. But hopefully that answers your question. Did I answer your question, or is there more questions?
Yeah, you answer my question. So does that mean now, like I was like I don't understand the like bonus. Does that mean the hours that we like before when we are working with you before the session? Does that mean I'm going to get the payment in the bonuses? And when will that happen? Is it the same like a base payroll? Is it a process like a base? Done before on 38 degree, I think, on all of them actually. And you said it's you I don't know how you have done that formula.
Oh
But you
no.
explained to me, you said you done it according to what we have gotten through the entire month, which is 350 something dollars. So
So the question is how do we calculate the
yes,
income, or what was the question?
yeah, how do you calculate that? Because before it was showing just my best hours and I get it for everybody. But now when I work with you, I go back, all the amount change. But you say this
Okay,
is
so
based on what we have.
here. All right, I'm back in front of the computer. So we are on 38 degree, right?
Yes.
Which topic? Payroll update. All right, so 38 degree. Cool. So the question is related to the upfront calculation. So we come over to the base upfront calc, and you see here that this is the primary upfront pay calcs based on all of the base time. Okay, so for Lucy, you had $153, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, but now it's not
Look
that
at
one.
we only brought in $356 of team income based on our client work and our internal ops, which is only 27% of the payroll.
Time to stretch. Please stop, stand up, and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
All right, quick stretch. All right, so it's quick stretching. So the policy is that Policy is that you could, base pay can only be for work with income. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the model in terms of our policy. So we multiply everybody's base pay by the percentage base for the uncust loan, which would be our based on our income. So we only got 27% of the payroll. Everyone only gets 27% of their base pay as without a bonus. So otherwise, it's a bonus pay. So if you want to get the rest of this money, it'll be uncust loan. It'll be a bonus. So the 153 goes to 42.54. Does that make sense?
Okay, you get through the 27%. That is why it's reduced to 42%.
Correct.
27% of
By
your
the
153.
27%, which is our actual income. Our income of the payroll was 27%. So and then also people will have the option of taking reductions for 2F6M. So if I reduce all of my pay, right, and get 2F6M instead, that would make it 50%. And I would get nothing. And then, because as I say, we're talking about here, we're talking about paying everyone else instead of paying me. When we pay everyone else money for not doing work, it comes out of my pocket, right? So this is probably what I would do to reduce my pay. It's not very helpful getting $100, right? And then everyone else, instead of getting reduced down to 27%, you're going to get half of your upfront pay by me just taking a cut. Does that make sense?
I did not tell you to reduce your payment.
Well, I know anyone can choose to do that, but obviously I'm going to be reducing it by as much as I possibly can to make sure that everything is, to help people get as much money as they can, for the people who need it.
Okay, Jay, I have a question. I was on leave. Okay, so how will the calculation for that?
Okay, but leave can be unpaid or paid, so I don't know what the situation is. What do you mean? Calculation for it?
Yeah, if paid.
It's paid?
Yeah.
Do we have the documentation for that?
Yes, I put in
Time
Discord.
to pause. Please stop.
Okay,
Close your
that's it.
eyes. Count 1, 2, 3,
Let me approve.
5. Open your eyes.
So for the new moon month, it's going to be very, very simple. So you would go to your work hours tracking tab. And this would be for Joyce. Which I don't even see. It's my Joyce here. Okay, good. Line 10 is now what we call extra time. And this is normal 1x time for paid sick days and vacation. And then you would just add the hours of the time that you want to get paid for your normal paid time off. So it'll be line 10. So before that, we would just have to add it in manually based on your calculations. Overall, my understanding under our policies is that taking leave, the maximum is like a month. Otherwise, it would need to be approved by the team. Okay.
Yes, I got 1 month, but it was starting. It's like a sick leave, right? It's like accident.
Yeah, I mean, anyone can take leave all they want to, whenever they want to, right? So paid leave, if you're doing paid vacation, paid sick days, paid anything, it just needs to be documented. Does that make sense?
Okay,
What you mean
sick
documented
leave,
in this?
sick leave documented based on what? Does someone need to approve the document? That is it something like medical documents? I just need.
No,
Okay.
you can take paid leave for any reason.
Okay.
It's automatic.
So
It's part of your,
so you mean when I said that it was paid leave? Yeah, I will look for the communication.
great.
Okay.
So I don't know if that relates to the actual topic here. I don't know what our goals are, but What did I answer all the questions?
Yeah, you answered the question. For me, I was like confused. Where is these other calculations coming from?
Okay, but
But
did we answer your questions?
you
So
answered.
the biggest payment that's part of bonus pay is your overtime hours. So everybody who's working nighttime, 2x, your pay is gonna be
Time for
doubled.
breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
So if you're working overnight hours, your pay is going to be doubled on your bonuses because you're getting your bonus pay as part of your overtime. So your overtime hours also are multiplied by the half pay stop. So you're getting 50% half pay stop. I guess at this time we're doing 53%. But either way, you're still getting double the pay that you would be otherwise with your overtime. So bonuses are very, very important. We want to prioritize, we want to do bonuses.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to just review really quickly. There's no other questions. We can come to our notes from Hydra. And we went over the payrolls. And what the payroll is looking like is something like this, right? Budget payroll. So I don't know if you guys copy and pasted. So this is what the current payrolls look like for 38, 89, 155. We haven't finished 80, we haven't finalized and verified 89 and 155, but basically 38 is done. The only thing left is doing the ranking, so everyone knows where their ranking is in relationship to reductions in pay or their rankings. Okay, so are there any questions at all in terms of like our overall payroll? I mean, the goal is to get everybody their base upfront pay by the end of the week, as soon as possible. And that would also include the back pay proposals as well. Okay, so there's no other questions on the payroll. I mean, I think the primary step here is in discussing the options. So options moving forward. So option one would be to simply continue the payroll process and move forward as per policy, right? So for me, in my personal opinion, I feel like it was a huge mistake doing the bonus payrolls before. Not the bonus payrolls, the end of year, half year
Time
bonuses.
to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
I feel like Alberto was probably right that it was a mistake doing the half year bonuses, not because the half year bonuses in themselves were a mistake, is because it basically sidetracked us on it for almost 3 weeks. We stopped working on payroll. So everyone was like, "Oh, who cares about payroll anymore? I just want my bonus." And everyone just like, basically were like salivating dogs waiting for their bonus, and everyone stopped working just wanting their bonus. And all that happened was working on the bonuses for literally 3 weeks. So it pushed back our normal payroll process 3 weeks. So we could have had our payroll in much better shape, and we probably would have gotten to our bonuses before the holidays, but we just chose to not do that in the correct order. Instead, we broke policy and we did it in the wrong order, which I think set us back tremendously. So I would say option one is probably a good option because let's just focus on the policies, do everything in the right order, and get everything organized, and then it will work. It'll be functional, and we're getting really close to getting everything back functional. Option number two is to break policy and address UMCUS loan immediately and part of the base payroll. So if we want to do the UMCUS loan, we can. And then option number three is to prioritize bonus upfront pay above base token payroll, and get to that sooner. I don't know. So these are supposed to be breaking policy, right? So I would say, my recommendation would be that what's going to serve the team best is just to follow the policies and actually just get the work done. But as far as this meeting is concerned, it looks like there's not a lot of interest in that. So I want to make sure the options are clear, that we can break policy, try to increase the payroll for 38 Degree East by taking a loan if we want to. Otherwise, we can just address it all as part of the bonus payroll. But if there's no other questions, there's no one who wants to do option 2 or 3, then let's just finish this up and then get focused on the work.
Okay, should people vote?
If we just want to do the work, we just get everyone paid. We have to do work. Talking about it's not going to get anyone paid. But if we do want to get focused on the UMCUS loan, we can start the UMCUS discussion. So whether we're wanting to do the UMCUS loan.
Time to take a break. Please stop, write down whatever you were about to say, and take a break for 6 minutes.
Whether we want to do the UMCUS loan for the bonus upfront pay, or we want to do it for the immediate base payroll, we would need to start the discussion. And again, to remind everybody, the UMCUS discussion and the UMCUS loan proposal is basically requesting a loan from the client instead of doing the work. So basically, the client is coming into the room. We put on our client hats and we say to the workers, okay, the workers want to get paid more money for not completing the work that the client requested. And so the client has to decide, okay, do we want to pay the workers? The workers could have just done the work and gotten paid, but instead the workers are coming to the client and saying, we didn't do the work, we don't want to do the work, but we still want to get paid. So you're asking the client for a loan. Okay, so that would be the UMCUS discussion. So,
okay,
we're time for a break. I don't know what you guys want to do. We can wrap this up and move forward, or we can start the UMCUS discussion, or we can, obviously I don't think we're going to get to any enough methodology today. It's fine. More of like a budget meeting today.
Maybe anytime. Can we discuss breaking address UMCUS loan immediately? What do you guys say?
Yeah, if we want to vote on these, we can. I'm always a fan of following policy.
Okay, can follow the policy.
Well, but let's just vote on it. Let's take a break. People can vote, and decide what we want to do moving forward. And then go from there.
Okay.
So actually, having the UMCUS discussion itself is not against policy. It's just approving an UMCUS loan. So option two would be to start UMCUS discussion for bonus payroll, which is within policy, but then we could break policy to approve, right? To break policy to approve UMCUS loan immediately as part of base payroll. Okay, that's what would be against policy. So hopefully that makes sense. All right, so let's go ahead and get voting here. Then we can take a break at the same time, and then we will just decide whatever we want to do as a group. It'd be good to get focused on work.
End
It's
of
4
break.
o'clock.
Time to start. Please get focused on the session.
All right. So Sandra, Mamoon, Joyce, not going to vote?
I'm here.
So it looks like there's, we're moving forward with we're doing discussion now. People don't want to get to work. So I don't know if you guys approve these proposals. There's not any desired outcome. So let's just do a view up. Topic 5. So Joyce, does anyone object to getting into the UMCUS discussion or what? Does anyone need to check out?
No objection.
Just reminding everybody that after an hour and a half of main session, it's, this is not assigned work, We are way over an hour and a half. Okay, so topic 5, UMCUS loan proposal or loan discussion / proposal. Okay, so are we ready for topic 5? There's no objections? Are people even here? I mean, this is.
I think people are still on break or maybe.
Okay, well, let's wait for people to get back.
Okay.
Okay, give me 1 minute, please.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Okay, so shall we continue even though everyone's not really participating or what?
I don't know if people are yet to come. Mahmoud.
Yes, we're back.
I think it's just me and Joyce and Lucy. So everyone else is not here anymore.
I think they're not there.
What?
I don't know if they're with us.
They're not here. If they were here, they would communicate. Otherwise, they just don't get the time. So they're not present for this segment. So Joyce, Lucy, and myself are the only ones who are here. So we want to move forward to topic 5. We can. Do you want to move on forward to topic 5 or not? And I don't
Yes.
have very long. I can only probably do. I don't know. Maybe I can get someone else to do the errand for me. Anyways, like topic 5. Let's do it. Anyone want to create the tab or not?
Yes, let me create the tab.
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, relax.
Okay, so what's going on with the UMCUS loan discussion? This is work that's assigned work. It's pretty easy to put the UMCUS proposal together. Does anyone want to do that, or that obviously it hasn't been done? Do you want me to do it, or do you just want to skip that and go into the discussion, or what does everyone want to do?
I have here the format. Wait, Jaya. To give additional details. Submitted loan. How much is the loan now?
Okay, so I can help with the loan amount. So under the loan option, we have for our payrolls, the first payroll for 38 degree is going to be 1,204 minus 356 is at least $928. And that is only for upfront. So upfront, and then you have bonus. No, base and bonus, right? Base and bonus. 38 degrees, so you've got $928.73. So bonuses could be an additional $500 or more. I mean, who knows what the bonuses will result in. Then you have for 89 degree, you have $523, $523.85. And this is for 89 degree west. This is for 38 degree east. And then again, it could be an additional, like, I don't know, 300, I guess our bonuses are typically set at $400 for the maximum.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
And then for 155, it would be only 295. So that gives a grand total of about $3,000 if we did all of the bonuses.
$3,000.
And if we review the actual client work, we can see here that most of the value came from ACU for 155. A little tiny bit of taxes, $100 sponsorship, a little tiny bit of POS for 155, a little tiny bit of executive. So we did a little better in 155. If we look at 89 degree, we are, again, mainly the money's coming from ACU, a little bit from taxes, almost nothing for bills, almost nothing for sponsorship, like literally practically nothing for POS. I mean, maybe $100, $200. I mean, the work just went dismally down. I'm assuming probably most of the work for the previous month, the 125, is from Alberto, because no one else seems to want to do the work. And then for 38, we had about half the money, I know about taxes. So taxes definitely was a good chunk of money. That was the majority of our money was taxes, and then the rest of it came from ACU. And this ACU money is basically like a bonus. Like we're losing money on that because we didn't get the money from Alberta. We're in the red on ACU at this point. Not so much. And then there was a tiny little bit on bills, a tiny little bit on sponsorship, and nothing on executive. And then watch. Oh no, that's nothing on executive, just for estimate. So very, very little work. I would say less than 5% of the work is actually happening for all of the client work. And that most of the money that's come in from the previous months has been from the work I did for
Time to
Alberto.
stretch. Please stop, stand up, and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
So most of the money from the previous months is money that I did for Alberto for ACU and or the Alberto worked with FQA. So it's very, very little money from the rest of the team for the client work. So I think that's a good summary of the situation.
Yeah.
So typically the maximum bonuses, if we had the income, would be $1,200. So we're talking about significant more bonuses that we would have to take. I mean, we have to take $1,200 alone just for the base bonuses, let alone like $3,000 of additional loans for not doing the work. We could also, our current loan is at $19,000. So we can have a discussion about the UMCUS loans. So you put on your client hat and you talk about what it means for the client being requested to give loans.
Do we still have a CU
So
there?
new credit would be, sorry.
Okay, sorry, Joyce, I think we talked the same time. I see you say credit applicable to both Joran and ACU. Are we still having ACU?
ACU Alberto is gone. Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Please.
So does anyone want to say anything for the UMCUS discussion, or what's going on? I gave the whole.
So Jay,
Yes.
the new credit is 3,000. Is it correct?
I don't know what the new credit is because we haven't done the work. We'd have to calculate the payroll and understand it. But the question is not really how much money. It could be anywhere from like $0 to $3,000 or more. The bottom line is like, what is the situation here? What do people want? Again, it would be against policy even to begin the process of trying to push this for the base upfront. Do people even want to do that? Otherwise, it's just a matter of addressing it as part of the bonuses. and we'll get to that. But if no one wants to say anything, then I'm ready to move
Okay.
on.
Stop.
Like,
Close your eyes.
why don't people just
Count.
say what they think?
1, 2,
Talk as human
3,
beings.
For
4.
me, I don't know what we can discuss about.
What do you want? What do you think as a client? Do you think as a client that you should give a loan to the worker for not completing the work? The worker wants to get paid, but they don't want to do the work for the client, and then the client is requesting. The worker is requesting the client to make a loan instead of doing the work, right? So the client is offering the worker money to do the paid work, and instead of doing the paid work, the worker is asking the client to get paid anyways, even though they didn't do the client work. Does that make sense?
It doesn't make sense for workers to need payment without getting work done.
Okay, so what do you think should be done as a client?
As a client, you have to ask for your work to get done before releasing the fund.
Okay, so you think that it should be $0 and that the work should get done first before bonuses are given.
In my opinion, the thing is to get the work done, we put a lot of hours to get the result of the work done. So those hours are resources that we apply, we resources that we use that also have some value. So $0 for using resources is not. Mm, it's just not.
Well, everyone automatically gets all of their equity value in tokens. Like that's all of the value is tracked and documented.
And that's good. But I at the end of the month we should see or we should get access to some sort of payment, but the equity value is not upfront pay. It's accumulated.
Yeah, the total pay is going to be over $1,000, right? I mean, it's going to be a lot of money as the pay. We're talking about almost $2,000 of pay.
Yeah, but
No, it's going to be way more than $2,000. I've got here the total pay is going to be $3,896 of upfront pay based on our base upfront payroll. This is the current calculation for base upfront payroll. So what are you saying again?
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
that is the sum of all the payments, all workers' payment for the months 155, 89, and 36, 38 is.
Yeah, that's all the payments plus you're getting additional $100 for Tay, additional $400 for Lucy, plus an additional $500 for you. So
450.
the total is 450 is $4,846 plus all of the bills, which is probably going to be like $3,000. So I mean, bills because we pay about $1,500 a month on bills. So the total cost is extraordinary, and someone has to pay all this, and we're not doing the work. Like the work's not happening for the client of the work that's supposed to be paid to do. Like, why are we spending almost $5,000 on workers and almost $8,000 total, $10,000 really, and then the work is just barely even being touched?
Yes, but this covers 3 months.
Yes,
And
3 months,
for the
absolutely.
last 3 months, we all have paid electricity bills, internet bills, food
You get
bills, health
reimbursement for all
bills,
that. This
and
doesn't include the reimbursement. So if you want all your costs reimbursed, you have to ask for the reimbursement, and we can do the reimbursement. So I think
yeah.
there's another like $150 to $200 per month of reimbursements that we could add to this.
My point
So
is
that's another $525.
my point is that this amount of money is accumulated or is this size because it's accumulated for 3 months or more.
Yes, we're doing 3 months of payrolls this week. That's the goal. And so right now we're discussing whether or not people should get paid more than that. That's the discussion for the UMCUS loan. Taking a loan because we didn't complete the client work to cover the cost of the work. Does that make sense, Alex, or not?
I mean, it does make sense, but I just
How much work did you do? Let's go for what work did you do? How much time did you spend on client work? And what exactly did you accomplish? Do you have a single deliverable? The client
okay.
work.
Take out of consideration these last 2 weeks that I have not been available. Also, last month I did work less than the other 2 or 3 months.
Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
And for the last month, I think you mentioned I did almost 7 hours, but the previous month I put more hours. So
Okay, well, I'll answer the question for you if you don't want to answer the question. My understanding is that you worked on a few reports, which is good to work on the reports, and it was good to get them drafted. We never finished them, but we did draft some reports. I don't know if you necessarily did the majority of the work on the reports. I doubt it, but I wouldn't go past saying that, besides some of the taxes, you actually did more work than everybody else on the entire team, which might be
Yeah.
partly why you're ranked high, right? So I don't know, and that's not very much work for 3 months, and you probably did more work than most other people.
my thing is, okay, I lost it. We here, I'm okay. I'm gonna talk about myself because I can only talk about myself. I have put a lot of time here, a lot of commitment. Although I stated that I was going to commit to 10 hours, I made 120 hours the first month, almost 90 hours the second month, almost 80 hours the third month, and I I did try my best to get things moving, but I don't know. It's difficult because we on the sessions we're not supposed to bring work to the session, but out of the sessions it's difficult for me to schedule or to coordinate. And although I try to do it, and the processes, the step by step, are not really step by step easy to follow. And on other occasions we try to do a follow up, and we can't because we make mistakes. We just we most of us don't know how to get things done. And I can recall the last time you mentioned you are not doing the work. I can do it for you, but because you don't know how to, but we do not get any type of guide also. And I just don't want to sound like, okay, Alex is only complaining and I'm not doing the work. I did try it. I have tried for all the 3 months.
Yeah, not bad.
Time to take a break. Please stop. Write down whatever you were about to say and take a break for 6 minutes.
Okay, cool. So I mean, I don't disagree with any of that. I put in probably, I don't know, 5 times as much as you have over this time period, and I'm getting paid like probably a fraction of the pay in relationship to the budget, right? And I can't pay all of my costs and expenses and bills, and it's just like a disaster for me. So, but I'm doing everything I can to get the work done and working like, endless weeks, every week, full time. And Lucy's the only other person who's even committed to doing any other work, but the two of us can't do it all. So, I mean, hopefully Joyce will be able to step up, but we do need to actually do work. Otherwise, the whole organization is going to go under.
And I understand your point. I don't want that.
Yeah. So, I mean, the bottom line is that if people want to get paid, they're not completing the work, then we are going bankrupt. And that's just, there's no way to get around that. Especially if we're spending $10,000 every 3 months, right? So and this is probably not all of our expenses. This is like what we can track on the top of our head. So, but the bottom line is that it comes down to just a simple proposal, and we're going to vote on it, and we need to have an UMCUS discussion in the perspective of the client and the expectations of the client. That is the UMCUS proposal. What are we expected to do in relationship to this loan, and why are we giving the loan, and what does it mean for moving forward? And that is really the discussion that needs to happen. So I don't know if we want to continue this, but why don't we take a break and then come back, or not? I don't know. Do you guys want to take a break or what?
Yeah. No, I need to attend something. I'm going to check out and maybe probably come back in a while. Yeah.
Okay, so why don't we just go ahead and check out, and then take a break for those who want to continue. So Alex, you want to check out?
Yeah. I'm giving a 5.5 to the session. Interesting session. I really look forward into getting fluently working and to getting easier SOPs so we can get things moving.
What is an SOP?
What?
Standard
say
operating
SOP?
procedure.
Yeah, SOP, standard operating procedure.
Procedure.
Yes, get all of our training and our processes organized for sure. It's super key.
I really want to work on the functionality plan and the launch. That is my focus. Besides payroll, but payroll is really looking good, so maybe I can decrease that a little. But that is my next focus. I'm sorry if I was rude with anybody, okay? I think not, but maybe someone took me for rude. And thank you for your patience, for your collaboration.
Alrighty, so in the context of just responding really quickly,
Yeah.
There's only one. I mean, most organizations could care less what their workers think and wanting to get extra money and all this stuff, right? We just spent 3 hours on it, right? So when you look in the past 3 months, I would say the majority of our time in the last 3 months was spent on dealing with the Alberto contention and conflicts. Ideally, we've ended those now, because Alberto basically left, and so if the HR board approves the proposal, which it looks like they might, we don't have to deal with that, and there's no more contention moving forward. There's literally no other contention unless someone wants to restart contention in the organization. But when the workers come to a session that only happens once per quarter, once every 3 months, we have the methodology session. And all we talk about for 3 hours is back pay proposals and getting paid extra money. It just shows me that there's just not interest in doing work. So for me, this entire week is a lot, because we are not going to be focusing on the work. We didn't focus on the work today. If the HR board does not approve the proposals, tomorrow's a loss as well. So we're not going to coordinate anything with the main session and the team. All we're going to focus on is just everyone getting paid extra pay. And then from there, all we're going to do from that is payroll, and we're not going to do any work. And it's going to continue that way until people want to focus on work instead of just focus on getting paid. So for me, this entire week is a loss. Let's see what happens next week. Right? Hopefully the HR board will approve the proposal and get to work tomorrow. I'm not going to hold my breath. Does that make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
So until you, as Alex, want to show up for work, which you haven't done for a very, very long time, showing up just to ask for money is not working. In fact, it's the opposite of working, and it does not allow our organization in any way to move forward on anything that's productive. But it is, you're right, And I think it's fine to address this. I mean, people need money. We need to address the payroll. We need to get all this functional, and everyone should be able to propose their back pay proposals. But if people approve the back pay proposals like we did today for massive amounts of money, almost $1,000, we're going to be seeing a lot more back pay proposals, and we're going to be spending many, many, many more hours and hours and hours over the next couple of weeks or months on back pay proposals. I have no doubt. So I just wanted to respond to that in relationship to the UMCUS discussion, since you're so Alex, did you have anything you want to add? Otherwise, we can see if anyone else wants to check out.
No, not at the moment. Thank you, just thank you.
So
And
Mamoon,
time to start. Please get focused on the session.
so Mamoon's not here. So Lucy and Joyce, do you want to check out, or do you want to continue, or what do you want to do?
We can continue. I don't know the Joyce. Joyce, are you around?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Do you want to continue, Joyce, or what?
Yes.
Okay, so let's take a 5-minute break. When we come back, we can see if there's any other questions on the UMCUS loan, and then see if we want to go on to another topic. Otherwise, we can wrap up or figure out. Yeah. So 5-minute break, or let's just do like a 3-minute break, right?
Mhm.
And then I can continue my working. Huh?
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Hello.
Yes, Jay.
You ready?
Yeah. Right.
Yes.
All right. Other questions on UMCUS?
Good question.
Oh, also, unless anyone does policy tracking, I'm definitely not going to be sending any money to Alex.
What, Jay? What did you say?
There's lots of policy tracking to do for Alex's proposal.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we're here because you guys wanted to continue the discussion. Are you done with UMCUS, or is there any questions about UMCUS? Otherwise, we can move on to a separate topic, or what?
I don't have a question for now.
Okay, so
Actually,
nothing else on UMCUS. I mean, my perspective, we
Time
didn't.
for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
So my perspective, we definitely did not complete the UMCUS loan discussion, let alone the proposal or anything. So something we can get back to if you want.
oh, expectation. Are we discussing based on expectation?
Yeah,
What
there's
you
not.
expect?
We didn't have any expectations or anything, so we just didn't actually do the discussion in the
Okay.
perspective of the client. You know? So, but overall, I mean, I'm just very, very, you know, I was coming into this meeting, I had an entire plan. This is the methodology meeting. You know, it happens once every quarter. I was excited about it. I had gotten everything ready to get us organized for success. We were going to get everything organized for the payroll and the budget and our functionality, and we were going to move forward with our organizing systems and actually get to work and prepare ourselves for the launch over the next month or two. And instead, I'm leaving this meeting with thinking that there's no hope, that we're in a worse budget situation than we were in last month with ACU leaving, because we are basically already negative $1,000 in the budget and we're just totally screwed. So I mean, I think it's going to be at least 2 months before we even have a chance to get everything back in alignment. You know, so we're looking really bad. So I don't know what to say about all of it, but I was very hopeful. So I don't know if we want to reschedule for next week's new methodology, or if it just maybe no one cares. We just don't care about the methodology session. We just should skip it.
No, we reschedule.
You want to reschedule?
Yeah.
So maybe
We can do it also tomorrow, can we?
no. Tomorrow's our main session. In fact, what session is for
Okay.
tomorrow? Does anyone know what session it is tomorrow?
Yeah, its main session is
Or what kind? Which one?
tomorrow is management.
Management. Okay.
Management, right?
Let me confirm.
It's the second week.
Let's just confirm.
So for the proposal to postpone methodology session to next week, is there any objections to that?
No objections from me.
Any questions, objections, concerns?
No objection.
Okay, I think we have consensus on that one.
Yeah, tomorrow is management.
Yeah, correct, no? Okay.
Yeah. That is the second week.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
We can propose to have the methodology session next week. Because we don't have consensus session, we can replace it again on that.
Right. All right. So, are there any other topics for now? Otherwise, I think that there's nothing else to talk about.
There is nothing else. We can just wrap up. Is there any topic, Joyce, you have? For me, I think we
No,
can wrap
for
up.
the now. No. Tomorrow is you can certify the budget tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah. I already do the results. And yes, I did not see J vote, Joyce
Jay, I voted.
on the
What?
budget, on the
Yeah,
budget,
yeah,
HR budget.
yeah.
Are you sure?
Did you send the HR budget to the board, the HR board? Let's see it.
I'm not done that.
Okay, well, let's take care of that real quick because that's required.
I think
Yes, yes. I think I saw them. They have voted. Aline voted.
yeah,
Abubakar, Alice.
Ate posted it on the.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe she posted.
Pardon?
In the budget, I cannot see all the links of the form of the.
We have a new place where we put all our votes. We have a primary database.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Can I have the link for that? I
Let
don't
me
know. I
give you the link. There's where
link to it.
all our votes should be. We have rearranged. I think it's in good shape. If you work on, and even if, on HR, there is a way, instead of us just placing in, at
Okay,
least
is it
now,
in Discord?
no, what is it from?
Yeah, the where to place all the votes, the voting forms.
I will give you the link.
Okay.
If you open there,
Time to
we have
stretch.
list of the month,
Stand
we
up.
have the current
Stretch
status.
around for 30 seconds.
Okay, if you can just link here in the notes, then I will just see later.
You'll just see, no problem. I'm gonna on our notes. Let me
Okay,
put
let
on
us do
the,
this.
what is it? Check it online. I just paste the link online 29. You can open like today. Yeah, we have Joyce. Joyce, you have not voted on the HR board budget.
I
J.
voted.
Sandra Sumwedu, no, you
I
have not.
voted.
I
No.
just voted. If you want to try to refresh,
Okay, maybe you have voted now. Let me see. Let me
I
see.
voted on it. What time did I vote? I voted. I voted maybe 6 o'clock my time. Now it's 2 a.m. my time. I voted for it. How come?
Yes, you just voted after I tallied the result. Joyce voted, Alex, Ben, J.
Ah, you
Yeah,
should wait for 24 hours before you tally at least.
I sent it yesterday. No problem.
Mm,
Chemendu,
okay.
Chinedu already voted, and Aline, Abubakar, Alice. Ate.
is the proposal about Alberto passing?
Yes,
Okay, good.
before you have vote, the proposal about removing Alberto passed. I don't know, sir. Now you
Okay, cool.
have.
I just wanna make sure. I voted. I was at 8. Yeah.
Before two proposal passed, proposal for the option 3, whereby all workers include voting to remove Alberto, that proposal passed, and proposal to remove umbrella proposal to approve following four proposals that end the entire contingent with the Alberto also passed. I don't, unless after
Good.
you guys vote, we have to see if it is still passed. Before it was only us, we can try to check
Time
again.
stopped. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
We can add this, we can add, I add Joyce. Start from Joyce. Jake, how do you do analytic? I forgot to do the analytic on the form. I try to do the analytic, I don't know. I try, it's not coming like yours. Don't know how you have done. Okay.
55 and 73.
I'm adding this.
All right. So are we just doing wrap up now, or ready to wrap up and check out?
Yeah. Quick see. Joyce, you should also vote on the normal vote proposals.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Who left?
I think Jay.
For breath,
I'm here.
please stop and get in. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
Okay, I think you can check out. I'm just fixing on the phone. Then take out. Then I got. Jay, can you show me how to make analytic
To make what? Analytic?
on form? I tried
Not
to
in
do
the
it.
main
It's not
session.
like
That would be policy tracking. That's
okay.
actually work. We have to schedule and actually do the work.
Okay.
So I would like to check out, and we can schedule later to do work. But the longer the session goes, the less probability we're going to do any payroll today. We've already done a lot of time on the session.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Do we need to
Let's
stop
check
doing
out.
work? So is there anything else for the wrap up? What do you want to check out?
We check out.
Okay.
I'll check out. I'll give the session 5. We did not really do much because yes, we have not accomplished much in this section. I'm going to work on. I just definitely have concern regarding the client work. I just wish everybody should step up and do something.
Well, let's just start with ourselves.
Yeah.
And just to remind everybody, you get paid your base pay regardless of finishing the client work. No one's even required to complete any client work. You're only required to schedule and spend time on it. That's it. So the fact that people can't even schedule and spend time on the client work, let alone actually finishing anything, is really sad, especially when people want to spend 4 hours asking for money. How much time did we spend? What is the time on this session?
Time to
And what
pause.
session is it?
Stop. Close your eyes.
I missed a little bit of
1,
time.
2, 3, 4.
But yeah, it's 4.5 hours. So I don't know what we should call it.
3.5.
3 hours, 3.5,
3.5.
Okay, 3.5 hours. So 3.5 hours on asking for money is a lot of time, but with all the whole team. But what is the what is the session? If it's not the methodology session, what session is this?
The session
What session
was
is
supposed
this?
to be methodology, but
Yeah, we'll just leave it as the methodology session and we'll just reschedule again. Okay, so Alicia, were you done checking out? Or are you gonna continue? Sorry, I just wanted to.
so where can we now track our works in? This was not. It was supposed to be methodology, but
I
it
don't know.
turned
Let's just put it as normal core team session, okay?
yeah, core team session.
Core team session.
I can
And the
even
title also, shall we change it?
it should be changed the title.
I don't really care about the title, but we could just say core/methodology, you know?
Yeah.
Core/methodology.
Okay. I will also work on payroll and yes, check.
Yes, I also give the session 5. And we'll work on the deadlines updating because 5 front page stuff, right? Yeah, and client works
I can type
for the
on
next
this.
week. Okay, that's it.
Cool. All right, so I think we are done. I do want to make sure we pass the new proposal for a deadline to certify the HR board voting, because we do need to be certifying the voting. Last month we just skipped it, so let's make sure that there's a deadline for that, okay?
Okay.
I want to add that to our deadlines updating. I don't know what we want to do, but our deadlines updating is now broken down into the percentages, right? So we have 4, there's 100%, 51 to 99%, half pay stop 50%, and then we have under 50%, so 0 or 1% to 49%. Okay.
Yeah.
Always prioritize the 100% first.
100%.
Yeah. I want to work on taxes. I would like to
Please stop
review
right whatever you were about to say and take a break for 6 minutes.
amendment.
Yes, we do need to do the taxes amendment and all the other taxes.
Taxes amendment, January 15 deadline.
Yes.
Okay.
January 15 is not far. I also need to
Yeah.
schedule. I'll put my schedule another one for post. I want to focus on. I think my week will be like next week will be all working on client work.
Okay. So, what time will you be available, Jade, for the next
I don't know. I need at least an hour. So let's check in on Discord and do policy tracking for
for scheduling?
not scheduling in advance. But either way, I'm definitely down to. I mean, my hope was doing payroll today, so it's unfortunate that it didn't happen. So hopefully we can figure something out. But anyways, let's take a break and see what happened. Checking on Discord. Okay.
Okay. Thank you guys. We'll check on this.
Okay. Cool. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
Uh,
Okay.
Joy?
Lucy?
Yes.
Oh, check on Discord later, huh?
Okay, Joyce, bye.
What time?
I think Tobobawa. We'll check on Tobobawa if he's available.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll wait for you.
Oh, no problem. I'll try my best.
I'll, I'll drink coffee first. I
Yes.
don't want to. I
Yeah.
want to be awake.
Yes, sure. I'll also
Sige.
try to keep
Okay.
myself busy and
So that we can finish the payroll and yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, the
let's do it.
calculations are already there. Calculations are already there.
Oh,
What's next?
thank you so much,